we are about to go live.
Oh.
We are about to start the meeting, so. It is 7 p.m., September 3rd, 2024, first council meeting of September. Call to order. Diane, would you like to lead us in the pledge tonight?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now the most fun part of our evening, roll call. Normally our fiscal officer does a roll call. If she's not here, our president council does, and if he's not here, our vice president council does. Who would like to take over taking the notes for tonight? Any takers?
I'm not very good at that.
Darn, if Wayne hadn't showed up, we would be able to avoid all this.
Anybody feeling a little sick?
You're sick now, speak up.
Keith, how are
Marissa,
you?
do you know how to do this?
No, but I can fake it.
Okay. All right.
On it.
Just take notes, and
Well,
we have the meeting recorded. One time I really messed that up, and they had this. One time we had a really good memory. So,
just read
Roll.
slow.
roll call.
It's not on here. Okay. Blankenship.
Here.
Joseph. Here. I'm here. Steiner.
Oh, for the record, could you say it louder?
I'm sorry.
It's got to be on the recording, too.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Steiner. Absent. Absent. These aren't even correct things. Kleckler.
Here. Thank you. Approval of minutes. Do we have a motion?
I motion to approve.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any additions, corrections? Issues, any at all with the minutes? If that's the case, call for the vote.
I'm writing Keith's name in here because it isn't.
That's okay. Take your time.
Clackler.
Aye.
Blankenship.
Aye.
Joseph. Aye. And I abstain.
Okay. I believe that is a majority. It's just 3 here. Seth, would you agree that
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
a majority?
And if,
Okay, cool. All right.
yes. Abstentions go with the majority.
Okay.
So,
I have to make sure when we're on a limited crowd like this. Solicitor monthly report.
I have responded to those 2 public records requests that were brought to our attention a couple Fridays ago now. I haven't heard anything back. I think I included in both emails to both parties. Hey, reach out to me if there's anything else that you think you might be looking for, or if you can clarify your response, and I've heard nothing since. Other than that, we're fielding questions as they come in as quickly as we can.
Thank you very much. Any questions, comments for our solicitor?
I reached out to our email provider and asked if that could be a function that they could handle for us. That way, no elected officials need to really be involved, no appearance of impropriety that way. And they said that that is something, a service that they could provide working with you. Have you worked with email providers in that capacity before?
I have not, but it doesn't sound like something that would be too difficult to work through.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Steve just gave me the proper email address this morning, and I was going to copy you on it as I sent that on to get that, have him just go through at the levels that he can. So I asked for him like a week ago, and so I reminded him at that text, and I said, "You're supposed to send me this," so then I'll copy you on that when I do that.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you. Police monthly report.
All right, so for the month of August, 67 business checks, 47 traffic stops. There was one motor vehicle accident. 19 traffic citations were issued. We had 2 reported suspicious vehicles, 3 animal complaints, and 31 extra patrols. August 4th, 1:30 p.m., our department responded to the 7600 block of South Cleveland Massillon motor vehicle accident involving a loose dog. After further investigation, the dog owner was located, issued a summons for dog at large, and there were no injuries reported. August 18th, 8:30 in the morning, our department was contacted regarding a reckless driver near the Veterans Memorial. The vehicle was stopped on Van Buren, and after further investigation, the male was arrested for OVI. August 23rd, a female subject was arrested at 2789 North Street for child endangering, and that was in regards from a child abuse case that I had mentioned last month. And then in the beginning of August, unknown persons spray painted several street signs and a bunch of personally owned property in the village. The subjects also dumped flowers into the river and attempted to get into some motor vehicles. And I'm just basically here to encourage anybody with camera footage or any information regarding who may be involved or encouraged to contact our department. And I know there's a big speed complaint on South Cleveland Massillon, in which we've noticed too, with all the traffic flow has really increased due to the construction up on 21. 31 stops were made for speed on Cleveland Massillon in the month of August, and 18 people were issued speeding citations. And as I just mentioned, we've noticed a big difference in traffic flow, so definitely increased.
So
And this weekend's the run.
yes.
So we
the
have
run to
that
the
fully
wall.
staffed, and we'll be at our respective intersections and get people through, so.
We always appreciate all you guys' involvement in that Run to the Wall event. So, and this is the last year for it. If any of you were thinking about doing a 5K or a 10K or a half marathon, this is the time to do it.
Last year.
Yeah. Hey, I do have a question for you. And you may or may not know this, but I know the typical route they say go up Clinton Road and take the road by the golf course up there. But would you say there's more traffic going that route or going Cleveland Massillon?
Cleveland Massillon.
Oh, definitely.
Clinton Road, you know, I have not seen as much as an influx of traffic. Cleveland Massillon's really picked up.
Okay.
I've just noticed myself personally without talking to other officers, but definitely have noticed Cleveland Massillon.
Well, you have a really nice road there. We just did that a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Any other questions, comments for our police? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Fire Chief monthly report?
Chief Conroy not here tonight, so I'm just stepping in for him. Not much to really report for August other than our call, total calls, I believe was 27 calls for the month, 6 fire-related calls, 21 EMS calls. Of those total 27 calls, we had, we had mutual aid calls, also 7 of those. That included New Franklin, Lawrence Township, Canal Fulton, and then 3 to Chippewa Township. I believe that our mutual aid response with them is going to stay increased as long as 21 is tore up. So we kind of have a mutual aid agreement with them right now. Anything on this side of 21, which includes the west side of like Taylor Road, we'll be covering for them for now. So other than that, just our monthly training that we've done, our protocol test for SUMA, and that's about it for us for August. So.
Thank you very much. Any questions, comments on the fire report? Thank you very much.
You got it.
Okay. Street Commissioner monthly report.
So, last few days and this past month, been doing some road repair. Did a lot on Comet, Fulton Road, Clinton Road, of course. And I want to thank Canal Fulton and Chippewa Township for helping me do a lot of work with that. Did some chip and seal through the roads here in town. Comet, Donnerworth, South, Middle, and Fulton Road. Been doing some roadside mowing still, and the guys that purchased bleachers off of Gov Deals are in the process of taking those apart now.
Cool.
So getting them down for us.
Okay. And I must say, the roads, and I want to actually not only thank you, Kevin, for this, but thank all council for passing that one spending bill, one meeting early on the second reading, because that's what allowed this to be done now instead of waiting. And we did get it done along with a lot of other areas around here. They were going through in a group. And before he did that, he also had people come out, and what he has mentioned, who were building the sides of the roads where they'd been, I mean, basically, we were all dirt roads at one time, not that long ago. And a lot of things just started building over the years and never really got a good side. So I think we've got what would say we have a good base on those roads now.
Yeah, for the most part, most of them are. I mean, they'll get us through our, they're secondary roads for the most part, but they're gonna get us through for now until we can get the major roads that really need the help.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think from what I've driven on, it looks really
Clinton Road,
good.
we can get it done next year. I mean,
Okay.
just trying to make it safe for winter and travel and this traffic that we're going to have once they shift the traffic back over to us.
That's in November they're going to do that, isn't it?
Well, they're going to reopen Clinton Road, but looks like they're putting detours for Edwards Road up coming down Clinton Road. So
All right.
we're going to absorb some of that traffic as well now. And I did also order 280 ton of salt.
And that's what's normally ordered, isn't it? Or is that
This is just what we had to take.
Oh, we had to
23,
take.
24 season.
Okay,
Yeah, we had to order it before the August 31st deadline.
okay.
So
Sounds good. Comments for our street superintendent. All right, thank you very much.
thank you.
Fiscal officer report, she's not here, everything's in the packet. Unfinished business.
I have a question. Keith, have you been able to find anything out about septic for Kevin?
I've been looking into it. I haven't got a definite answer on that. I know there is some other options. There is a toilet that's like an incinerator. I know that Marissa did mention it. I did see
Yeah, they don't work very well.
No?
No, I bought one. It was like $1,800
Okay.
and a lot of maintenance
Okay.
and very stinky.
Okay.
And it still doesn't give him the ability to wash his hands. We
Gotcha.
need the ability for him to be able to wash his hands. We expect him to be down there doing maintenance, and we can't expect him just to wash his hands with Gojo,
Sure.
dry him off, and eat his lunch or go to the restroom. That's inhumane in my eyes.
Have we actually looked into long-term over there? I mean, obviously the garage isn't going anywhere. Can we do a
The garage
septic?
is in great shape. When I went down there, we found a perfect corner. Me and the mayor went down there and looked. We went over.
Yep,
to
I've seen
Kevin.
that corner myself. Yep.
I mean, there's a perfect corner where you could put a bathroom. If you did the seal septic, like I mentioned, where it's over on top of the ground,
Yeah.
I don't see why the county would have a problem with that.
Okay. I did visit there this week as well. I looked in the back of the property. I mean, there is room for leach beds and things. I mean, are we not opposed to doing it
The
right?
whole septic system's like 35,000. Where if we got the sealed septic system and we had them dump it once every 2 months, I mean, one man's not going to fill up a 500 or 1,000 gallon septic tank, whatever we choose that's above ground.
Sure.
It's like $250 to empty it.
Right.
I mean, that would be a lot of years to get $35,000 worth out of it.
Okay.
Hey Keith, I have a friend who actually has that incinerating toilet in her cabin. She lives there year round, and she's had it for 3 years. I guess it could maybe just be the kind you get.
Yeah, I don't know.
For cost-wise looking, and then
Right.
in that meeting, we talked about just getting the holding tank that could be pumped out for him to be able to wash his hands. So you've got a lot of options still.
Okay. I'll look back into the county and find out what we can do there as far as burying the tank and things like that. That's my concern. I don't know if we can bury it.
I would just put it on top.
Yeah. And then it may need to be going indoors so it doesn't freeze.
Doubt it's going to freeze. They have different chemicals you can put into it.
Additives. Okay. I'll look into it more.
The county is approving individual package systems as well, but again, it's cost. So do we want to spend that much of the street budget? If that's something else we need to look at as well.
If we expect him to work full-time,
Yeah.
be able to wash his hands and be civilized, we need to spend the money.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So we can look at all the
Any
options.
of my employees to go to the bathroom outside or to go home to go take a number 2, and definitely wouldn't ask my employees to wash their hands with Gojo in the middle of winter time before they eat their lunch.
Mm-hmm.
That just don't fly with me.
No, I agree 100%. Yeah.
Okay. Any other, thank you very much for that too. That's been, it's ever since I started and saw that was the issue down there. I didn't like it, but we were always told there's nothing can be done. So I'm glad that we have some options here that looks like there's good possibility of getting something done with that situation. Any other unfinished business?
Just while we're on that, I just want to make it clear that the prior employee had no problem with it. And whenever, any time I said, we need to get you something, no, it's fine. And Kevin has never complained, but because,
No, back to Ross's point.
Right.
Yeah,
It just is, that's why I brought it up in that meeting was it's just.
It's not.
Yeah.
Kevin, what say
Okay.
you? Would you like a bathroom or do you not care?
It would be nice.
Yep.
I don't get too excited, but, I'm not gonna be here forever, and the next employee might not feel the same way.
Absolutely. We need to make it accommodating for
Be nice
employees.
to have a little slop sink and someplace to wash your hands, maybe wash your eyes out if you get something
Yeah,
at home.
and I wash down there.
Yeah, I always, I think, didn't Steve Jobs have an idea for an iWash next to the iPhone, the iPad, and no. All right, well, thank you very much, everybody. Mayor's Communications. I attended the Emergency Management Executive Committee a few weeks back, and among all the things they discussed, one of the biggest things was cybersecurity update for local governments. I have the pamphlet here. They had a handout, and you can take this with if you want. But the big things we're looking for, they're looking for implementing multi-factor authentication, regular software updates and patch management, employee cybersecurity training, which, by the way, on September 9th, there will be cybersecurity training. If anybody wants to go to it, let me know. I can forward you the email with that information in it. I can't make that one. Network segmentation, backup recovery systems, a lot of this we have. Endpoint detection and response, incident response plan development and testing. It all sounds boring, but it really is. And one of the things they said is that governments are being hit with ransomware more now than before. So we are more likely to be hit than all of your companies up and down the street. Just as you know, we've been hit twice, and there's nothing saying it can't happen again. I've always stated this emphatically that, although we are on a small budget, and we survived both hits that we had, there are places like Bank of America got hit for $400,000, and they ended up paying out $1.2 million before everything was settled, and they have a much bigger budget than we'll ever dream of. So, so for them, if they can't secure their networks, we're all in trouble. And there's a lot bigger companies than that this happens to. So something to keep in mind there. Eileen Shapiro's State of the County address is on October 2nd. If you're interested in going, let me know. I can send you the information. It's $40 per seat, must be paid for in advance. I don't know what we're doing here, but my State of the Village addresses are always free, so just keep that in mind. You're going to have a good bargain here in Clinton, Ohio. And lastly, the Run to the Wall, second to last Run to the Wall event is this Saturday at the OVMP. And also the zoning forums. We've gone over the zoning forums. They are fully, every question that Jeff had, every question I have, you've answered. And so they are ready for him to start writing out any violations and be proper and legal and binding. So he will start doing that, or he's supposed to have already started doing that. Some of you may notice a few of these properties have been questioned are being cleaned up. One in particular up there, I've seen people out sweeping the front walk and everything. It's like, wow, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad it is. And that's all I have on the mayor's communications. Council communications and council committee reports. Oh. Anything?
Nope, not here.
I did receive, confirmation from Trent, that the work is underway, that there's a few more things that need to be provided to them. Did you send that?
I saw that. I'm going to let you comment on that. I did meet with them last Thursday and reviewed everything that we have here in the village, including giving that TV. Unfortunately, they forgot how to get into it, so I'll meet with them again to get back into the computer behind the TV.
Oh.
But the access to our network, them being admins on that happened Monday morning sometime.
Right.
So yeah, so that is cared for.
You know, do you have to meet with them to get them the information, or can you just email it to them?
I could email, or they could call me when
Or
I'm
they
sitting
can call.
here.
I'm just saying that it could, because you're working and your schedule, and if they have to come in, that way they have the information.
Actually, they don't have to come in. I can walk them through getting to that.
I thought that, from my understanding from the first email, that they could do it all remotely, but you just need to give them.
No, what they have to do is they have to first load the software on, which they've done.
Right.
Except they did not get it loaded up there on that one.
Yeah,
And so that you can get to through this. Actually, there's two ways to get to it. One,
just as long as, you know.
yeah, connect
There's a lot
up
of
to keyboard and mouse. They should have had one with them, but anyways.
Okay, all right.
But I'll get
As long
them
as
into
you're
it.
getting all the
Yeah,
information
if they want to give me a call, I will
up
walk them
running.
through it. Yeah.
Okay, and then Keith is going to be bringing that, the rack to us, and so that we can get that secured and moved.
Okay.
So we're in compliance with the insurance company. Now, that wasn't part of the quote,
I know.
so I asked for a quote for that so that we can do that. For those of you who don't understand, the insurance company wants us to secure our server. Right now, it's in an unlocked room. So Keith is providing us with a rack. It's going to have to be moved into another room, and it'll be locked, and then we'll be in compliance with our insurance company. So that's going to be, they're working up a quote for them to be able to do all of that. So, yeah, but other than that, things look good, and we're moving along pretty well. Thank you for being able to come and cooperate with them and get that done.
Well, I have personal experience of networks being handed off to me, and I like if someone's there and knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Or it becomes a real problem.
All right.
All right. Anything else? Okay.
Is
All right.
Diane talking?
Citizens' comments. I have Diane Gunter here.
Do I have to come up there?
Well, something I found when I go back and listen to recordings is people can't hear you. But I tell you what, we could give you the microphone. You want? Yes, just hand her the microphone. That'd be great.
And we'd love to hear from you, Diane.
And so the
We
people at home.
On behalf of the Clinton Historical Society, I would like to thank the Northwest High School sword students who came to the Harder House last Friday and helped us get our yard in shape. We had all girls, and they did the wheelbarrow and the shoveling, and they did an awesome job. So I want to thank all those girls from Sword and the school for providing them for us. And also, I'd like to remind everybody of the Apple Fest on September the 15th. We will be setting up at 8 o'clock in the morning. If there's anybody free that would like to come and help set up, and at 4 o'clock tear down, we will be welcome to have you. And please come and enjoy the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Resolutions and ordinances.
All right. No first or second readings. Third reading. Ordinance number O-24-12. An ordinance amending ordinance O-17-24, ordinance to create Chapter 761, medical marijuana cultivators, processors, and retail dispensers, and declaring an emergency. Motion to adopt.
Second.
Any questions, comments, statements, for or against?
Oh, wait a minute. I seconded. Never mind. Sorry. Usually somebody else.
So this is making it illegal for anybody to commercially grow marijuana in Clinton.
Correct.
Has anybody asked to grow marijuana in Clinton?
Privately, in their own home.
But not
commercially, correct. We've had people looking. Jeff is-
Commercially, we have had people look.
Yes, and commercially, we have had people call our zoning inspector asking about our ordinances about retail shops in the village as well, from out of state. Did he tell you about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, all righty. Well, he talked to Matt about it too. So he's gotten calls from out of state asking about so I mean, people are looking at, for some reason, whatever, for our little village. So this,
I could see them wanting to grow here, but not sell here. There's not enough public here. Getting the license is like winning the lottery. You're not gonna waste it in a little town with 550 households.
They just want the property to grow.
okay.
Yep.
I could see that, but wouldn't that be a huge tax revenue for Clinton? We're always talking about tax revenue. Don't bash this business, don't do this because we need tax revenue. Then you have, because in state law, if they grow commercial marijuana, it has to be secured, has to have security guards. And we're just gonna not even consider that tax revenue because of our own personal beliefs against marijuana.
It's interesting you bring that up, because at our last mayor's meeting a couple weeks ago, the subject, I think the state controller brought this up and what he expected. He says that this marijuana is not going to be the cash cow to the state that people expect it to be. He says kind of like the lottery ticket sales or the tobacco. Some of these things are not turning out to be the revenue that we'd think.
But if you had somebody producing $100 million a year in medical marijuana, and we got our RETA tax from that, that's a huge amount of money.
Oh, yeah. That definitely would be.
And to just throw that away because we don't want it to be known as what? I mean, it's not like we're gonna see it. It's not like there's gonna be people out there selling it on the street corners.
Yeah, and there are a lot of regulations around that. I haven't read them all, but I've heard that it's actually even more strict than alcohol at this point, is what they're planning on statewide.
Just this seems like a lot of revenue to throw
Yeah.
away.
And I don't know if you guys remember last November when this passed, one of the things I've stated is that it could be until possibly September before they got everything ironed out as far as regulations go, which is interesting because right now here we are working on regulations and it's September. So the state's also having the same issue coming up to that. But everything duly noted, I'll call for the vote. Thank you.
That's me, sorry. Godwin?
Aye.
Clackler?
Aye.
Blankenship?
No.
Joseph?
Abstain.
And I vote yes. That motion carries.
The motion passes. Okay, new business. Anybody? Council general discussion. Anybody? Presentation of purchase orders and bills for approval. Anybody? They're not here.
Matt's not here. Who else is on finance?
It's on finance. Jan, you're not. Are you?
No.
Well, anybody can make the motion.
Anybody can make the
Yeah.
motion, but
Matt, Ross, and Jan.
Jan, you want to make the motion? You are on the committee. Finance.
Do I want to what?
Make the motion to approve the bills.
So moved.
We have a second.
Second.
All right. Any questions, comments on the? Okay, call for the vote.
Blankenship.
Aye.
Joseph.
Aye.
Godwin.
Aye.
Clackler.
Aye.
Get some more. Aye.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
And we have a second. So moved. Meeting adjourned.